Welcome back, team. This month's CE is all about cutting, spreading, and pushing the limits, literally, with our brand new Storm Surge battery-operated extrication tools from TNT Rescue. Gone are the days of dragging around that bulky hydraulic power plant like it was some prized fossil. These new tools are lighter, faster, and finally designed for how we actually work on scene, not how someone in a suit thinks we work. They run off a single, centrally mounted battery, giving you better balance, a narrower profile, and smoother handling. Translation: no hoses, no setup circus, and no tripping over yourself during a rescue. Just grab, go, and get to work. The redesigned 3-stage pump system, it delivers up to 40% faster performance than our previous tools. No slow wind up, no second guessing, just full send the second you pull the trigger. This CE is your quick start guide. We'll cover tool specs, operation, maintenance, and the don't do this unless you want to be on the group text moments. Short, practical, and straight to the point, just how we like it. And yeah, if you're wondering who hijacked the mic, I'm Jessica. Captain H voluntold me to narrate these CEs. I guess this is what I get for showing up on my debit days. So here we are. I'll be the voice walking you through things from now on. Try to keep up, or at least pretend like you're paying attention. Let's get into it. Let's kick things off by reviewing our new tools. And yes, tools, not toys, even if we're secretly a little excited. So, what are cutters? Think of them as the heavy-duty scissors of the rescue world, hydraulic-powered beasts with curved, guillotine-style blades that make short work of stubborn metal. What they do best? Slice through vehicle frames, doorposts, and roof supports like it's paper. Cut steering wheels, seat frames, and pedals when things get tight. Clean up sharp edges and clear the way to reach the patient fast. Key features: massive cutting force with battery power, because we like freedom from hoses. Quick, precise, and seriously effective, built to handle metal that laughs at regular tools. Bottom line, when brute force meets precision, you get the cutter. It's not here to play games. It's here to chew through metal and save lives. Let's make sure we know how to use it to its full potential. Let's meet our new family of extrication tools, starting with the cutters. The ESLC-29 cutter weighs in at 53.75 pounds, including the battery. It measures 32.99 inches in length, 11.69 inches in height, and 10.50 inches in width. The cutter features an impressive 8-inch blade opening with a maximum cut reach of 5.08 inches, delivering a maximum cutting force of 282,450 pounds and operating at a working pressure of 10,500 psi. It's powered by an 18-volt or greater lithium-ion battery, with our model running on the Milwaukee platform. It carries an ingress protection IP rating of IP54, indicating resistance to dust and water intrusion. The 5 means it's protected against limited dust ingress, while not completely dust-tight. Any dust that does enter won't interfere with operation. The 4 indicates protection against water splashes from any direction, such as rain or spray during rescue work. While it's not waterproof or submersible, the IP54 rating ensures the cutter remains reliable in the dirty, wet, and unpredictable environments we often face on scene. You'll also notice super bright built-in LED lights that automatically illuminate your workspace in dark or low-light conditions. No need to hunt for a switch, the tool's got you covered. The 3-stage pump design automatically adjusts pressure based on the tool's demand. As resistance increases, the pump seamlessly shifts through its stages to deliver higher pressure when needed. This automatic transition ensures the right balance of speed and force at the right time, making the tool both efficient and easy to operate. Oh, and one tiny detail that's going to catch someone off guard. Our new tools do not have a power button. That's right. The moment you insert the battery, the tool comes to life. So go ahead and place your bets on who's going to call Rescue Command about the missing power button. To operate the cutter, twist the control valve clockwise, right, to close, and counterclockwise, left, to open. Think of it like opening a jar, but with way cooler results. Our tools are also equipped with a dead man feature. When the control valve is released, it automatically returns to the neutral position and stops tool operation. One heads up, When the tool reaches its maximum PSI and holds pressure for 10 seconds, it will automatically shut down to protect itself. Don't panic. Simply return the control valve to neutral, give it a moment to reset, and you'll be back in action. Here's a pro tip. When storing the cutter, leave a 1/4 inch gap between the blades. This does a few things. 1. Reduces strain on internal components. 2. Prevents the tool from sticking or binding. 3. Gives you a visual cue that the tool isn't stored under pressure, because nothing says I don't check my tools like a cutter that's clamped shut and ready to slice air. Next up in our toolbox, not toy box, let's talk about spreaders. What are spreaders? Picture the jaws of life, because that's exactly what they are. These hydraulic-powered claw-like beasts are built to push things apart with serious force. What they do best: pop open jam doors like they were never closed, spread apart crushed metal to create openings for patient access, tear through dash panels, vehicle frames, or twisted wreckage, even lift or move obstacles when needed. Key features: strong, battery-powered hydraulics for serious spreading force. Wide opening range. The bigger the bite, the better. Fast and controlled movement, giving you power and precision. Multitaskers, spreading, lifting, and even limited crushing. The spreader is your go-to when space is tight and time is tighter. When the metal won't budge, this is the muscle we bring in to make it listen. Let's meet our next tool. The ES128 spreader weighs in at 50.55 pounds, including the battery. It measures 34.8 inches in length, 11.15 inches in height, and 13.58 inches in width. The spreader boasts a maximum spread distance of 27.5 inches and a formidable spreading force, delivering 56,128 pounds near the tips, and up to 228,126 pounds the further back you go on the tips. Think of it like holding a 30-pound box. You'll be much more comfortable and able to hold it longer if you keep it close to your body, rather than with your arms fully extended. The same principle applies to the tool. The further back you go on the tips, the greater the force and control you can apply. This illustrates how the tool performs at its best when it's working closer to its strongest point. It also offers a maximum pull distance of 18.25 inches, with a maximum pull force of 11,168 pounds. Operating at a working pressure of 10,500 psi, the tool runs on a lithium-ion battery. Its IP54 rating ensures protection against limited dust ingress and water splashes, making it reliable in various rescue scenarios, just like its counterparts. Remember, just like the cutter, when storing the spreaders, ensure the tips are always slightly open, 1/4 inch to be exact. Like the cutters, the spreaders also feature built-in LED lights that automatically illuminate your workspace. Like its counterpart, this tool also features a 3-stage pump design that automatically adjusts pressure. To operate the tool, twist the control valve counterclockwise, left, to close, and clockwise, right, to open. Just like the cutters, when the spreaders reach their maximum PSI and hold pressure for 10 seconds, they will automatically shut down to protect themselves. Don't panic. Simply return the handle to neutral, give it a moment to reset, and you'll be back in action. Now let's talk about the ram, the unsung hero of the heavy lifting crew. What is the ram? Think of it as the battering ram's smarter hydraulic cousin. When spreading or cutting won't do the trick, the ram comes in to push, lift, and make space where there was none. What it does best: push apart crushed dashboards or bulkheads to free trapped patients. Lift or shift heavy objects pinning someone down. Stabilize and hold space open while you work other tools. Extend and force open tight spaces that spreaders just can't reach. Key features: telescoping hydraulic force with impressive pushing power, compact size but serious muscle. Multiple extension options, because sometimes you need a little extra reach. Battery-powered for speed, mobility, and freedom from hoses. When you need controlled, relentless force to push metal out of your way, the ram is your heavy hitter. Quietly confident, brutally effective, and always ready to make room for the rescue. The ETLS-40 telescoping ram provides exceptional pushing capabilities. This two-stage telescopic ram weighs approximately 41.10 pounds, including the battery, and has a closed length of 21.50 inches, extending to a maximum length of 42.25 inches when fully deployed. It measures 10.75 inches in height and 8.10 inches in width. The first stage offers a stroke length of 12.95 inches with a push force of 38,067 pounds, while the second stage provides an additional stroke length of 8.70 inches and a push force of 13,088 pounds. Operating at a working pressure of 10,500 psi, the ETLS-40 utilizes a lithium-ion battery, just like its counterparts, ensuring compatibility with our department's existing battery platform. Its IP54 rating guarantees protection against limited dust ingress and water splashes, making it reliable in the challenging conditions we often encounter. Like the cutters and spreaders, it also features built-in LED lights that automatically illuminate your workspace. To operate the tool, twist the control valve counterclockwise to the left to close and clockwise to the right to open. And just like the cutter and spreader, when storing the RAM, make sure it's extended slightly, 1/4 inch to be exact. One last item. The control valve on our extrication tools works like a throttle, meaning you control the speed and power depending on how much you open it. If you open it just a little, the tool moves slowly and gently. If you open it all the way, the tool operates at full speed and power. We often call this feathering the tool. Feathering allows you to make small, precise movements, very helpful when you're working close to a victim or need to make a delicate push without risking further injury or damage. Think of it like pressing the gas pedal in your car. A light press moves you slowly, and a full press gives you full acceleration. This gives you total control, especially during tight, sensitive operations. Now let's talk about the Forcible Entry TNT Tool 5.0. Think of it as the rabbit tool's meaner, tougher cousin. What is the TNT Tool 5.0? It's a portable hydraulic-powered door opener made to defeat heavily fortified doors and locks, fast. When conventional forcible entry takes too long, this tool brings quiet, controlled force to get you through stubborn barriers. What it does best: forces inward opening doors with ease, especially metal-clad or reinforced ones. Defeats multiple locking mechanisms in one go. Creates fast, clean entries with minimal noise and damage when needed. Ideal for tight spaces and rapid entry scenarios. One last tool, the new FE 5.0 Forcible Entry Tool, a compact hydraulic device designed to assist us in forcible entry operations. Its small size and lightweight construction make it particularly useful in confined spaces and rapid intervention scenarios. The kit includes the HDP1 manual hydraulic hand pump, meaning it is manually operated. The hand pump has a stroke of 3 inches. Sorry, no battery pack on this tool, guys. Time to earn your money. And it also comes with a 10-foot hydraulic hose, providing a comprehensive solution for forcible entry tasks with a spread of 5 inches. The jaws have 3 upper fingers, and the bottom jaw has 2 fingers. It weighs approximately 12.10 pounds, has a length of 9 inches in the closed position and 14 inches when fully extended, with a width of 5 inches. Additionally, it has a maximum working pressure of 10,500 psi and a maximum spread force of 8,400 pounds. To relieve the pressure, simply turn the knob slowly counterclockwise to open or release the pressure. To build pressure or activate the tool, close the knob clockwise. Burn this battery diagram into your brain like it's the Wi-Fi password at the station, because your tools are counting on you to get it right. We don't need rescue command getting calls about tools not working when the real issue is good old user error, aka slapping the wrong batteries on the tools. All 4 batteries at the top of the diagram are fair game. They're built for the job. Use them confidently. But here's the catch. The tools will only perform properly with 8 amp-hour batteries or greater. That's the bare minimum. If you try to use those cute little batteries from the floodlights, drill, or sawzall kits, the ones lounging at the bottom of the diagram, the tools will shut down after a few seconds under load. And then guess who looks like they don't know what they're doing? Can't get any easier than that. Each station is assigned 6 Milwaukee lithium-ion batteries and 3 dual chargers. Yep, that's 6 charging bays. So unless someone rewrote the laws of electricity overnight, there's absolutely no excuse for dead batteries. If they're not charged, someone's clearly training for the laziness Olympics. And let's be honest, they're looking like a gold medal contender. The math is simple. 3 batteries go on the tools, 1 for each, obviously, ready for action, and 3 stay secured in the mounted storage rack on the rig, ready when you need them. Quick pro tip, only charge batteries when the first LED turns off. No need for daily or weekly charging marathons. And when you do charge, go all the way until that green LED is solid. When storing the batteries, keep them upright. Seriously, it matters more than you think. Located at the front of the charger are the light indicators. A solid red light means the battery is actively charging. A slow flashing green light indicates the battery is nearing a full charge. A solid green light confirms charging is complete. A fast flashing red light means the battery or charger is too hot or too cold. Charging will resume automatically once the temperature returns to normal. A flashing red and green light signals a damaged or faulty battery or charger. Toward the back of the charger, you'll find 2 charging bays. Use only Milwaukee Li-ion batteries, such as the M18 series. At the top of the charger are ventilation vents. Don't block them, and keep them clean to ensure proper cooling. And at the rear center of the charger is the power cord. Self-explanatory, I hope. Our tools use Milwaukee lithium battery packs, which deliver fade-free power throughout their entire runtime. This means the tools will not experience a slow, gradual loss of power during use. They run at full power until the battery is depleted. Let's familiarize ourselves with our battery packs. Battery contacts, located at the back of the battery pack. Battery release buttons, positioned at the front of the battery, with 1 button on the left and 1 on the right. Both buttons must be pressed simultaneously to release the battery. Fuel gauge and fuel gauge button, also located at the front. Pressing the fuel gauge button displays the battery's remaining runtime. The fuel gauge lights will stay illuminated for 2 to 3 seconds. 4 red lights indicate the battery runtime is between 78% and 100%. 3 red lights indicate the battery runtime is between 55% and 77%. 2 red lights indicate the battery runtime is between 33% and 54%. 1 red light indicates the battery runtime is between 10% and 32%. Now, if this same light is slow flashing, it indicates the battery runtime is less than 10%. Fast flashing, it indicates end of discharge, meaning the battery needs to be charged immediately. An alternating blinking pattern, lights 1 and 3 and lights 2 and 4, flashing alternately, indicates an error or over-temperature condition. To resolve, 1. Allow the battery to cool down. 2. Reinsert the battery. 3. If the pattern continues, contact Rescue Command, as the battery may require professional servicing. If the fuel gauge does not appear to function, place the battery on the charger and charge as needed. Note: immediately after use, the fuel gauge may display a lower charge level than expected. This is normal. After resting for a few minutes, the battery cells recover some of their charge, and the display will update accordingly. If all 4 fuel gauge lights flash simultaneously, the battery is protecting itself from potential damage. The battery pack is equipped with an intelligent circuit that monitors current draw and temperature. In situations involving extremely high torque, binding, stalling, or short circuits, the battery pack will automatically shut off the tool if the current draw becomes too high. To reset, 1. Release the trigger. 2. Restart the tool. The battery rack. Because tossing batteries in a random compartment just isn't cutting it anymore. It features clip-in storage to keep your batteries locked in tight, whether you're bouncing down the road on the ladder or rescue truck, or they're sitting pretty back at the station. Not in use? Not in the charger? Then guess what? Yep, they belong on the battery rack. Wild concept? I know. It's built tough with a 15 pounds weight capacity, so unless you're trying to store a bowling ball or your captain's emotional baggage, you're in the clear. And yes, it holds up to 4 batteries of any size, whether you're Team 8 amp hour or still living dangerously with the baby ones from the drill kit. We don't judge, but your tool probably will when it shuts off mid-cut. Who you gonna call when your TNT tools are acting up? Airbags misbehaving, rabbit tool more like a turtle, forcible entry tool not so forceful, Ajax being anything but quick, Stokes basket wobblier than your last relationship, or your extrication tools feeling extra lazy? Rescue Command! They're the real MVPs when your gear goes full diva. Just dial 281-36-2303. They ain't afraid of no tools. All right, folks. Quick reminder on tool maintenance, because these things definitely won't take care of themselves. Start your day by giving the tools a once-over, just like you double-check HR1 to make sure your OT landed. Visually inspect for damage, leaks, and debris, especially the yoke area of cutters and spreaders. Run the tools to confirm smooth operation. Lightly coat the blades and spreader tips with graphite spray or WD-40 to keep them from looking like ship channel artifacts. A little TLC goes a long way. If you drop a tool in the ship channel, seriously, please don't, yank the battery immediately. Skip the rice trick, don't power it up, and call Rescue Command. And no, leaking fluids aren't Frenchie's department. Call Rescue, not Lawnmower Command. Test tool operation by running the control valve or bumping the throttle. Scene time isn't the moment to discover dead batteries. Check charge levels with the fuel gauge button and rotate batteries if needed. If the tools are dirty, because believe it or not, they get used, clean them with Buckeye Eco 11 and a light water spray, not full redline mode like you're hosing down the station slab, and towel dry them. We're not storing soggy gym clothes. Lastly, if your rig doesn't have mounted tool holders, pull the batteries. Nobody wants a surprise self-extrication demo on I-45. Keep the drama at the scene, not en route. That's it. You're all done for the month and officially up to date. I appreciate you taking the time to knock out your CEs. These are some great tools. The Storm Surge series is the latest evolution in TNT's battery-operated lineup, and no surprise here, they're absolute game changers. When they're charged, of course. I do have to mention, these tools are not cheap. They're very expensive, so let's treat them like they're made of gold. Because honestly, they're priced like it. Don't forget to leave someone watching them on the apparatus when you're at HEB. Otherwise, you might just find yourself the one getting cut and spread downtown. Just kidding. But seriously, you get the point. A special thanks to EO Clayton Neal, my classmate, and Senior Captain Todd Caney for sharing great insight and information on these tools for this CE. And of course, a shout out to Senior Captain Hinojosa for bringing me on to narrate this CE. It's been a blast collaborating with him. There's even more great stuff coming down the pipeline, so I'll see you next month.